Welcome in everybody to the custom rooms with myself, ListerBungi and Joshua is just getting that first room filled up for you. So you know it's YouTube at ListerBungi live with password 11111. How have we all been doing? I've not been doing so well. That's why we didn't have one last week. If you were wondering where we were, I was lying on my bed looking up at the ceiling, nursing what seemed to at first be a cold, but just seems like the common cold now is just, since COVID, it just turns into something nasty. I still feel like I'm at 75%, to be honest. I feel like part of my soul's gone away, just brain foggy and everything. So hopefully anyway everyone else is fine, but we got those rooms. Hi Miwa, I see iDevil in here, Corrupted. As always, welcome in. Terra in here finally. I know we've been speaking with you. Hopefully see you in these rooms. Pew Pew, Stubby, Aimbot, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. How's it going, Oheezy? Pro gaming. The pass is 1111111. Easy to remember. Just keep that one on. I don't know if people caught it too, but we were looking to put out some more YouTube videos, so we did a poll to see what you guys wanted to see. But it did actually come out surprisingly. Surprised me a little bit actually. Where we got about 49% on trio tactics and teamwork. So me and Josh are gonna have to put a video together on that. And if you haven't seen that and you haven't voted on that, go onto the community page and make your vote count, because it looks like Master, Solo and Squads are leading up as well, so they're on 33%. Someone did actually ask me to do a Mo Moi cosplay as well, so but that was only at 4%. Only one person requested that, so that's not going to be happening anytime soon unless you all vote for it. But the first room's filling up quick. We got 41 in there. So if you wanted to get yourself in there, it's YouTube at ListerBungi live. If Josh fills that one up. So get yourself over into the room. And password 11111. Yeah, got some dogs in here. It has been becoming the place to be on a Friday night if you play Farlight. That's what we want to see. It's what we're trying to do here. Make it regular. Have this. Get cast in. They've had a few more people reach out as well, actually. But some bigger events. I know Josh is actually working on something that he hasn't actually told me about yet, but it seems pretty interesting. He's been a bit mysterious about that one. I know it involves, I think, prizes and prize pools, and there's someone else who in the community who reached out to me and we're just talking through things too. So while we're waiting for that update, there's still gonna be a few things to do. But yeah, if it's your first time in, we'd do these every Friday or Thursday as employment allows. But just look out for that and just hit that subscribe so you don't miss any of them. Need to do this more often, doesn't need a diamond prize. Yeah, we're trying to get it, just keep it regular on the Friday, and then we can add more from there, but because no one's really been doing stuff. But there's a few more popping up. But it's good to see you over here anyway. We've got 54 in the room, so we'll be starting very soon. 55 in for that first room. I'm not sure how the casting will be tonight because of Joshua did sound a bit nasal, but he did say he's coming up with something, so it'll be an interesting, fun one. We'll play around with that. How's it doing so far? How's what doing so far? And we got 60. And the room has started. Josh, you ready to come in?
Just this one time.
And there he is, the man himself, creator of Legend Scrims, Joshua.
Morning. As Lister said, I am also a little bit sick. So, but we're here because we want to do this. We want to make sure this is happening consistently as we can, and it's a good time. So even if it's going to be, you know, a little bit of extra work while we're sick, we got this. It's Farlight. It's fun.
Yeah. And just to answer your question there, Glebinski, Fridays, this is the second one we've done, and we put a poll out, and this is the night you all wanted it to be on, so they have been getting pretty full pretty quick, and we're seeing more and more faces every Friday, so at the moment, yeah, going pretty well.
Definitely would agree. I mean, in general, we have quite a few teams that consistently show up. In general, we get 60-player lobbies, which is always reassuring. Obviously, we get some people from, you know, like the general public, but a lot of like consistent full team rosters show up. So definitely some of the best practice you can get these days.
Yeah, definitely.
And
it's completely stacked.
Just
and like you said, casted. Yeah, so they're in the lobby right now. And Rated E have nicked Luxury spot, but did Luxury make their way into this lobby?
Didn't notice them.
Oh, I didn't either.
Well, we'll see. Come on, out of spectate. You got this. You're gonna wait till we touch the ground, I guess. Hey.
There we go. We can bring you over to game number 1 in the viewer games, and we're following Inori as they choose their POI for the first game and where they're going to land. You can see down there, storage base has the resource area, and people are starting to jump off right now.
Somebody's pinged it. I'm not sure who, but somebody's ready to go there. Looking at all the teams that are going spread out there, definitely a decent spread. Not like a whole lot of teams that are like directly conflicting. We see teams going up to Command HQ there. That's going to be a bit of a zone for sure.
Most certainly, yeah, Rated gone up there as well. Just see there's going to be a lot of early fights getting in that early experience points. It's going to fare them well. Rated S. Here, another Rated S offshoot there.
Yeah,
I've not seen these guys yet.
So. Yeah, they've got a lot of different sort of clans and stuff going there. So some of them are always switching up there and stuff like that. So definitely exciting to see. We see A77M having part of their team there. The Spectator not doing great with the mountains, unfortunately. But that's just how it goes. It's still in beta. It's still figuring things out.
I was praying that wasn't on my end then. I was having a little panic. So I'm glad that's happening on your end as well. It's coming through a little bit choppy. But glad that
I'm getting a bit choppy too.
Yeah.
Is at least clear on your end? Like
it's clear this time. Yeah, clear,
okay,
but yeah.
Great. That's like arguably slightly better, I guess. You know, it is what it is. It's also stuttery for me for what it's worth, though.
Oh, okay, that's at least good to know. And unfortunately,
man, Inori not doing amazing there. They got taken out right away there. Wire doing a great job to finish that off.
He was the last man standing for his team there, and it's always a bit of a risk in these games where you want to go for that resource, and you're obviously going to knock into a lot of other players looking to do exactly the same thing.
No, definitely. And another team that's looking to fight can be Team 3 there, taking out one of the players. Team 17 there. They got another player across the street, so might go follow up on that one there. But for now, just looting. Get ready. Ulting, maybe. Oh,
okay.
Wouldn't have expected that one there.
I wouldn't have either. That was a mispress, or maybe he's just feeling he wants to be extra safe while he doesn't want to get disturbed or anyone. Player W, though. The pillar near Rocky Zone with team number 12 behind him. Scorpion fires up as they descend down onto player 8, and it's not gonna be long for him. He was secluded and on his own. Their Scorpion fires over, though, it looks like, trying to whittle away at them.
Yeah, and let's see. I'm gonna take a look at the map real quick just to see who's around this area. Yeah, we see the Team 12 player there is a little bit split from everyone else, so definitely not what you'd expect. Rated N going in and getting another kill there as well.
Yeah, rated N, rated W. They've got a team for
yeah,
every
gosh.
single alphabet letter, it seems. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like they're taken after Simply with all their offshoots. But Terra finally in here. I've been speaking to him for a while. He always seems to miss them. And this is what you want to do, guys. I know you asked for, if any of you did do the poll, asking for teamwork. Look how they're holding each other's hands, as people like to say. Aren't they, Josh?
Yeah, definitely saying nice and close. I usually use different terms for something like that. It's not always appropriate, so we're gonna keep it like that, just close together. It's one of those things where you gotta do. Playing together means that whenever you get into an engagement, you're gonna have 3 people looking down at the same guy, while they likely only have 1 person looking at you at the same time. So if you're able to trade out damage, those are the best situations, and also you're just able to work together with minimal delay if you're all together like that. Ooh.
Yeah. Wire coming right down and catching Moondragon right unawares. What's he going to do here, though? He's going to probably want to heal. It doesn't look like he is, though. The health is going down, and Wire land right on top of him. He was waiting to put that ult off, but without health and them being able to get the shots off, he's not going to be able to do much.
Maybe he was trying to use a Phantom ult there. Forgot what character.
Maybe. Why aren't I going invisible? Why aren't I going invisible? And it's too late.
No, the freaking water. No, they know I'm here. I think they knew.
That's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Oh, damn.
Sorry, Night Watch. Save.
Night Watch, yeah, changes character. Don't see many of Night Watch. We'll see what he's able to do. He's got his drone out already. Going quite aggressively towards rated as well, chasing them out, but he's pulling them towards his team. Might not want to lead this charge. His teammates were close behind him, though. Try to get him over the zip line. They're continuing this push, though, Josh.
Yeah, definitely seems like a pretty interesting decision to keep pushing. I mean, the one thing that's kind of cool, if you have a Watchman on your team, you almost fight in every single fight 4v3, which is a little bit different there, and you can use it for so much cover. Yami 84 taking out Pew there. His teammates trading out back for 2 for 1 there. It's going to be a 1v2 here. Mecha's going to have to do something massive. Takes out Brad Lexion. Just a 1v1 there, but full HP almost on the other side. We get switched over to the other fight there. We're never going to figure out what happened.
We are not at the moment. Just keep an eye on the kill feeds if you do want to find out what happened. But we have come over to a 1v1. Has isolated this player here, and his squad close to follow.
We're already down to 35 people left in this lobby. The first zone's just getting to the point where it's about to close there. Cave player here has been caught out. The zone's getting them down with the fire and the Lucinda ult there as well. Oh, great nade usage. Sparky hitting hard.
Captain comes in. Goglin's blazing. Doesn't know where Ninja was. Able to hide. But it's 2 team members are going to hold that line for him. But Ninja getting those heals off. As Noki and Jesse fight against Team 11 as they try to push out.
Got a Freddy player for Hema coming out. Seems like they're trying to pressure some things. Not going too well there. We see Lustbert there jumping in on the last, or one of the players there trying to go for a res. I think it was Brad Lexion maybe. I don't know. I think that was somebody who died earlier. I don't know. But either way, getting another additional kill here, and we hear some cannoning behind them. Probably their teammate.
Yeah. And as we get the first zone has come in, and we follow that Watchman from earlier.
Got 1 kill already to their name, so definitely probably feeling pretty confident in this match here. It's honestly quite cool to see, characters that we don't see as often, and especially people that seem to be pretty proficient in their character design. Definitely seems like a high-level player there.
Another someone who looks like they're pretty proficient is Pacalpino, with this bow here.
Absolutely.
Every time we've come over to him, he's getting a kill. He's got himself 2 kills in this lobby already. And another
I'm
team
always quite impressed with A777M. I don't know. I've seen I feel like their team is definitely one of those teams that is always quite consistent and always pretty dominant, especially in these kind of later days, most recently.
that's a good. They've another of us. I was about to say another of the teams who are choosing to stick quite close together as well, as we see the zone moving together and starts to begin to force a few more fights. It's the oh, look at this. We're seeing the other. Oh,
So close.
Abel does. Gonna have to heal up. You push them back so he's able to do that. Moves into this cove. And they're not going to be able to push because the ultimate gravity is in the way. But Team 14, he goes around to try and finish it off as they try to res their Night Watch.
Oh man, got him. It was looking like they really wanted to commit to that res there, but now they're going to have to commit to getting 2 of those reses up. Hopefully his teammate doesn't come in and join in on the action. But for now, we get to see Team 12. They've been pretty dominant so far this match, and they're looking to continue that dominance. They've got Happy CR in the area, and hopefully that dragon will give him away. It did damage him, so it does give him away. That's a cool way of using it. It's definitely, I've never really seen the dragon used like that. It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I knew he was there, and as you see that damage then goes up, he's able to find him straight away, knew that he was there.
Yeah, like
Emma trying to get some shots off, but he's going to have to dash out of there with his Freddy, it looks like, as we can see he's left behind his spectral form. Shoots back and then puts himself back into the firing line of team number 12 as we go over to the map here. And what are we seeing here, Josh?
Everything's so spread right now. We only seen those Team 12 and Team 11 that are really contesting each other, but besides that, it's just looking like there's going to potentially be a bit of a bash there and a Nova, but everyone trying to figure out where they want to position, where they want to play, see if they can get some better shields. You can definitely tell that not all teams are feeling as confident as some of the others.
As someone who's absolutely panicking right now, I imagine, is V60's Hema. That's all of Team 12 try to come down on him and not going to let him go away and try and look to get the res and get that team back in wire. Have won many games before and are looking very strong here with 10 kills in this lobby here.
Yeah, they caught out 2 of the players from Team 12 while they were split there. They've got another player from Team 12 on their eyes. They used a snatch paw there as well, try to take some of that utility away from them. And yeah, for now they're just gonna hold this central building in the zone. It's definitely gonna be a high priority area to hold.
Yeah, almost wrapped smack bang in the middle as Team 12 try to make some moves towards them, but they do hold that high ground, so they haven't been a little bit tentative about it. Yeah, got a big shield advantage as well, but the camera's going to pull us over to Nova Bazaar as we come into the middle of a fight between squad number 14 and squad 7. Nightwatch seems to be flying over. Lucinda soon to follow. Ultimate Gravity coming down to try and push them out. They're able to do it. Player W goes out but throws down the stage and runs out the back. Sigma is caught though, as Player W just frantically runs.
Ooh.
They know exactly where she is. Spark has come out to follow. The Lucinda goes past her, but she wasn't long. Last vert.
I mean, it's gotta be tough in those situations. You're already fighting a 1v3, but you've also got a Watchman turret there, shooting you, slowing you, making things even harder there. So definitely well played from that team there to make sure that they're taking advantage of everything there. Team 5 player from Max getting taken down instantly. We saw Mecha there just beaming them, 12 kills. Definitely looking like they're doing super solid. We see Trusik on that lineup there as well. So definitely seems like they're probably a pretty good group of gamers here, playing decently together right now as well.
Yeah. Terra Ohize, I think I've solved the problem. If you just listen to Josh again and let me know if he's still echoing, but thanks for shouting that out for me. Just let me know if that's still going on. If Josh, apparently you're echoing.
Okay, let me hear the stream. Nice, cool.
It's fine now. Thanks for that, guys.
We see Team 19. They're coming up against that team with the Watchmen there, and they've got them held on the edge of zone there. They've got the Watchmen down, and it's just down to one last player, and Denji-kun getting taken there as well. Mr. 718 taking them both.
No, I don't.
Oh, and we're going to be in the center of zone here, fighting for that high priority building that we were talking about there. Another team with 13 kills to their name there, not all stacked on one player, but Wire has been doing a wonderful job making sure that everything is going just as planned.
Just waiting for everybody to pull into the zone and leaving that spot in. The zone has gonna put them on the edge now, and they will have to move from that spot, but making brilliant use of it.
Gonna take a look at the zone and see what kind of areas teams are prioritizing. Oh, Yami 84 prioritizing the drop, and that's gonna be interesting to see what they can pull out of that. They're gonna get themselves a mythic weapon, but they're also gonna get themselves an Archon buddy. It's gonna be interesting to see if they've got themselves a time dominator or a what do we call it?
Storm Empress.
Big windy friend.
Storm Empress. Windy friend. Storm Empress. Big windy friend. I think we all know what that is. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I could probably call him that, and people would have been like, "Oh yeah, the big windy friend. Nice." But Wire, they've got a good job. We got down to 15 teams left here, so that's 15 players left here, and all seem to be pretty ready to fight. There's one player actually in zone here as well, Droopy, who lost KV.
It looks like he's on his own, but it's Squad 6 who are holding this, able to hold out. Team.
Oh, in zone.
Oh no, this is not where you want to be. There's the Ember Ultimates pushed them all out as they try. They're pushing along with the zone, and as people come out, Vape, sorry.
Oh no. It's all going to be enough to hit. It is hitting, it's connecting, not going to take out Kobe or Extaz there. They're both surviving on decent enough HP to maybe fight another fight here, but they're going to have to try their best to get back up into this one here, because obviously it's very clear that teams are aware of them. It's definitely going to be hard for them to rotate out here. We see Team 19 is the one holding them there, but also you're going to see that Wire is on that sponsor box right now still.
Yeah, as Manera tries to start to regroup using those Ember Tacticals to do that somewhat of some cover. And here are team number 19 who've got themselves a great spot here. Wire seem to be coming in that direction though with a Squeaky.
Definitely doing a good job on that rotate there. It's going to be interesting. We saw so many teams just trying to prioritize this exact position here that IISTI has now, and we're going to have to see if they can use that to claim victory, or if they're going to have a tough time rotating here.
Yeah, everyone is going to have a little tough this. If anyone moves, we can see as they begin to move, the sniper rifles do start to come out, and there, Decker. I see exactly why you need to move safely. It's very tight final zone. Ooh. A ultimate coming out and chipping away at team number 8 there. Able to get Kobe and any of the rest of the Maneras. Just waiting on the outside of it. The Ember ultimate goes down and blinds Lucinda, but it looks like she's going to be able to best them. Shoots that out. Enabled us. She shoots down the Ember too. That's Darkseid gone. And look at this absolute madness now as the zone starts to come in. Everyone saw their chance. You don't want to be the first to move sometimes in this spot because you give away your position.
Yeah, honestly, in those situations, you're fighting against a losing battle almost there. And as you can see, to make this even a bit more difficult, you've got to deal now with the Storm Empress. We see the player cannoning right on top of Wire, though. That's not where you want to be. That's a Team 19 player. Abidelis gonna have to do something big again here, but unfortunately getting taken down in that 2v1. More shots likely gonna be just raining down on people as they fight here.
Managing to keep themselves again in a great position. Their positioning in this game has been so good. Oh no, maybe I spoke too soon. His head got taken off there. Manera still in this game here as the Snil holds on, but Wineezy's Platypus knocking him out as well.
Tragic to see that bar shot come out so cleanly from Yami 84 Mecha. Definitely not what Wire was expecting. I believe that was I think Farina that got taken out there. But back in the game now.
Yeah, back in the game, and on top of Mister, it seems like Wire still holding that high ground, able to shoot down on Team 10's Yami. All staying close together, but Decker, who was taken out earlier, is down low again, just to a slither. But Platypus is coming over and takes out Ween.
Well, this is a great time to act if you're Mister here. He's obviously been a pretty big issue for a lot of the teams here, and now he's just going to make sure to do everything he can is in the smoke here. He's got 2 knocks. He's got 1 more player pressured down to minimal HP. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't look like he's got enough in his tank to finish this one here. We've got Mr. here trying to heal, and his teammate Platypus trying to finish off this that team that they fought earlier. But now we just see bow after bow ult here. Definitely going to make things chaotic for everyone.
As it's chaotic for us, you can imagine what it is like for them. But Platypus doing well to dance around every bow ultimate that's come out so far, just waiting to it to come down and able to then get shots onto Lucinda, who is right in their firing path. But Ember Tactical's also blinding them as they hop around. Josh, there goes Mecha.
Right there. Oh, and there we go. Honestly, did not expect to see the duo of Mr. and Platypus coming on top in that one there. They did a great job of just making sure, even though they were split, to drive attention away from each other, drive just aggressiveness and making sure that they were able to continue forward. And obviously so many situations of just the utility of the bow coming in so crucial there. We saw just the ultimates, the stuns, just everything involved there was just so perfectly played, I'd say.
It was, and that's it. Those final circles are exactly what we played. It can still be so intense. It takes me almost back to like those first games when people were saying, look, the jetpacks, almost like when you've got that many people in and the lobbies are stacked like this, it gets absolutely crazy.
Absolutely agreed. Honestly, considering how many other top teams are in there, it's crazy to see like just how stacked it was still at the end there, and how many teams there theoretically could have also been there that are also top teams. So definitely quite excited about that.
Those definitely are, and as well, I see a lot of people in the chat at the moment. I'll pull us over to main studio if you want there, Josh. You can get started on that second room already, but greetings from the Philippines. That's too low. I'm speaking to you. So this is on the EU server, and we're going to start a second game up shortly. It's going to be live at ListerBungi. YouTube, and the password will be 11111. So anyone who's asking about that while we were casting there, get yourselves in. As you can see, some of the most stacked rooms that you're going to see in Farlight at the moment. So definitely get yourselves in there, and you'll be able to up your skill level. There's a lot of opponents in here, so if you want to get yourselves in here. Just getting up now, so it's going to be called YouTube. YouTube at ListerBungi Live. Let's type that in. And the pass. And that's the password, so you can get yourselves in there. I'm just gonna take a short break, but we will be back with that. That room's right up now, and it's gonna fill up just as quick as the first one. We've already got 11 in there, so get yourselves in there, and we'll be right back. As well,
we got a curious split, and here we have ETI2 right away here getting into it, and it looks like SHT1 and ETIY2 are going to get into a bit of a fight here.
Yeah, early trades going on. Coop managing to get the SHT1 player there. As the camera pans up as well, where we've got two teams taking some shots off on each other in Irish Ranch, already going up. Down there as well, Coop's been taken out by SHT1 where we left them. Also Mark's there by Reply. He's just sat inside that cargo.
DTNX there putting in some damage, but AUTX tried to come back. Sparrow tried to come back around, and he just got knocked from behind. And it looks like DTNX is going to send ATUX to the capsulars there, Bungie.
Yeah, I wonder where they're going to rotate back round to. We were just saying how they were being a bit inconsistent, but then, yeah, SHT1 also still with ETIY near the shopping mall, just outside of it. It looks like they've wipe them out as well. That's their first capsule's gone, and they get the spoils for that. That's got to be good for them. The confidence has got to be growing now that they've just managed to wipe one of the favourites out. Sensi there, we're watching.
Yeah, and unfortunately we panned away from that fight. I was really jacked up to see that fight, so much so that I tried to start in there when you did there, Bungie. But it does look like SHT1 has taken out ETIY2 here, and is reaping the spoils of the early game knock there, and really set themselves up to do good this game for sure. And we got In Love here.
Oh no, for Ortex, they've rotated themselves into the path of Enlove. Marks landing as soon, just getting taken straight down. And then their second player there also. Let's see if one of their players manages to get away. I don't know, I can't see him on the map there. Is Enlove, both of their players, they've done a split sort of launch there.
It's a game of dice when you lose that first fight and you're going to try to pick some real estate to come back down, and a lot of the times that real estate is already taken. And here we go In Love with the plane. He jumps out and he tries to come down on top of 4EX here.
Yeah, Enlove just starting the game off really strong, came across on the War Falcon and have plunked themselves right in the middle. 4EXI responding by throwing up that vision erosion and getting the hell out of there. SHT1 in another trade off though here. Sensi trying to get up on the stage to get a better view of things, but he's still trapped inside and he's still blinded. CNNE this is.
Really, really weird ult there inside of the Ember ult. It made
Thank
it really
you for
hard
the
to
sub
see
there,
anything. It was,
Everold.
like,
Welcome
flat,
in.
flat platform.
Do you
As
play
we see
Farlight?
here,
I'm guessing
it looks
that's
like
why you
ELVM
found us
in the
here.
kill feed, so is
If you are,
CNE,
you can
and
get
they're
yourself
going
in
back
this
and
room
forth
here. Still time.
in the kill feed as we
YouTube,
watch
ListerBungi live in the
SHT1 here,
custom
Bungie.
game, and the password there Yeah, and in the background, 11111. as you But said, welcome in.
Mm-hmm.
also managing to take down sorry, not SHT1. Apologies, I missed the name there, but also they're firing off. Camera panning over to Nova, just on the outside, managing that one half of it, just outside of the zone there. Everyone pushing up for Ovex, it looks, pushing up into 4EMY. The remaining member of all... Oh, nice, Everold. So that's me. Have you started just playing recently, or you've been here for a while? The Gambits. Okay, we'll look out for you in the room, in this next room there. We got 47 in here, so it won't be long till this first room starts, and it looks like Luxury have managed to get themselves in this room. They were absent in that first one. We're not going to let Wire take this one easily, as they did to the end there. So we got 50 in. Oh, nice one. So is that back Jetpack? You've been even playing since Jetpack times then. And nice commentating, by the way. Well, thank you very much. I'll pass that on to Josh as well. Yeah, with the casting, that's what we're trying to do. We do the, I don't know if you've seen in game, the Legend Scrims events. They're our events. Josh set up Legend Scrims and then was able to get those events in the games. But yeah, we try and bring a bit more of that esports, build a bit more of that community here. So that's what we're trying to do here. Also on the channel, you'll see I'm trying to put together some of the best tips videos for the game as well to help you out. So if you're looking for anything like that, you'll be able to find that there on the channel as well, Everold. I got 59 in. One lucky person's going to be that last guy, and we'll be able to start and pull Josh back in. Room started at 60. Just put Josh back in as we wait for the capture list to load into the map and we can get that auto spectate up. So what team was it that took game 1 there? Just remind me.
It was a mix of Platypus and Mr. 718. I don't
Okay.
know
So-
what clans they're a part of, but I definitely know it was those two players.
I think it's Win Easy 2. Platypus is part of.
Nice. Hopefully this match won't be quite as laggy. I switched regions for it on the VPN there, so we'll see if it does a little bit better for everyone there. I mean, it's going to be a little bit laggy at the start regardless, because there's 60 people in the lobby, you know, all real people, but after the start there, it should kind of ease out if it is lagging, hopefully. But we'll try another server if it continues to lag in this one there as well.
Yeah, we tried to switch up the servers here because a lot of the guys of you in there are from EU or NA, so we try and accommodate for that. So we'll see how this one goes. This one's in the EU, if I'm right, Josh.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's gonna be UK for this one here. We see Nori here, capitalizing on the high resource zone there, taking out a player from Team 11 here. MKR, Sombra and Christina, both gone.
Both gone early, and Monera, who were there in the final circle here, has to get. Oh, a nice attempt though, using the springboard to get out there, but
Definitely agreed. Unfortunately for them, not gonna be likely survive until another day. Maybe they might have some teammates. Yeah, they do have a teammate left. They played a little bit split there, but definitely one at least left in the lab there. Hopefully, be able to get them back up. But for now, Nori. Oh, we don't even auto spectate. No wonder it's not swapping anyone.
that's why we were just swapping around, going around in Ori, and the camera loves them anyway, even in auto spectate.
There we go.
And change it.
That was a fun angle to sort of dive in on here. We got High Ground and Refinery. We got Faker, Gladzinski, and Spit here trying to come in against Gogulet, I believe. Gonna get some connected bullets there, but no, not gonna survive that one. They're gonna follow down after him. Just good maximum like time usage there. Going for the Pokemon, going for the buddy on the grab there on the way down.
Just reductive, just efficient use as Gogulet falls to his death. Some of these are the best fights. Some of these just scramble, where you just absolutely scramble and grab whatever you can and get taken out, and the rest of your team's like, "God, get to the respawn beacon."
Yeah. I gotta say, if there's one area that could use a little bit of improvement on the replays, it is definitely Nova. Those mountains definitely causing a bit of issues with the replays here. But we see Team 16, it's 2v2 here. Sigma and A77M here coming up against Monera.
Oh, I walk around and right into the. Oh, there we go. Was Monera must have been pretty split then, because if I'm not mistaken, this is Nova Bazaar, and when we saw the Sunil get taken out, he was.
I think they have like 5 different Monera players in right now. I believe there was one full lineup and then also another that was a little bit split
Ah,
there.
okay, so it's...
Ooh, it's Luxury versus Wire. This is a fight we want to see here early. Definitely going pretty in the favor of Luxury here. I think it's just down to Miwa left on that side.
It does look like it is going to be just Miwa left. We move over though to Platypus. I think last game's winners. He must be playing on an alternate account, I think, now in this lobby, because he was in the win easy clan tag last time.
Yeah, either that or he's found himself a new clan, found himself some new teammates, and looking to join up a new clan. Also another option. But seeing Monera here, the last player coming alive there, trying to take out Zenon. Almost got Sentry there. But between the Duck side and I believe it was a Sienna? No, who is that? Lucinda.
Nice tracking on there. This Dark Sedges, they tried to escape, and you really do have to. It has shown me how much you exit as well. Of when you are getting away, you just try and put some buildings in between yourself. A lot of players getting caught out on the retreat.
Honestly, the art of the disengage is definitely something that is very much slept on. You know, if you've got to be able to decide, you know, when to fight, when to disengage, because a lot of the time, if you're not doing it at the right time, you're also putting yourself in a disadvantage, let alone doing, you know, pathing wrong.
Yeah, we've definitely seen it so much now. I see almost here, Junopus is also maybe showing us why if Nertin's able to. Oh, he's doing pretty well though. Luxury, someone's getting behind them here though. Mister able to get behind Luxury, but the double Ember ultimates are coming out. They have to get disengaged. As we see Aimbot tries to get with striker shotgun shells, but he's unable to find them. They're not connecting. Oh, they are now though. Mister able to take down Aimbot. Look, Lace having to get out of there.
Yeah, I believe earlier in the match there, they tried to use the Ember ultimate against each other, but as you know, you can't counter Ember ultimate anymore. So now Lace using his a little bit later and trying to get some heals off here so he can fight this fight a little bit easier. But now he's coming into a contest here with Mr. 718 and with some aggressive shots come out in the fire breath. It's gonna be a tough one for Lace.
Just waits for him to get out of that spectral form and then gets taken down. Nertin, the only hope left for Luxury now in this lobby. Is he anywhere near a respawn beaker?
Seems like he's definitely planning on rotating south there. Definitely gonna be a tough one there. He's got a pretty large gap to close before he can get to that. Hopefully no one finds him on the way there, but we see Alejandro here taking out 2 players already in this match there as a mobile player. Definitely going super well for them, I imagine.
And Matthias dead already. He's definitely carrying that team as we move back over to Inori with 4 kills. And they're in the middle of a fight too. That flag on his head there, if you didn't know, I still hear a lot of people saying. Josh, do you want to tell them what that is?
If you've ever seen a little raccoon in the side of your screen there or anything like that, throw a little ball at it, your buddy ball at it. You'll pick it up and you use it on your enemy, and you'll steal stuff from them. See that little bouncy ball on Ember's head there, and the flag that we saw earlier? Both of those are indications that you have been robbed.
Robbed of, it could be shells, it could be attachments, all sorts, and it causing chaos on the battlefield just before you engage with them. Nertin trying to get his team back into this game now, just going around, and we're talking about the art of the disengage here. We see he's definitely trying to avoid anyone so he doesn't cross anyone's path right now and goes towards that respawn beaker.
I will say Mister's definitely very good about making sure he gets that Ember ultimate right away without gives him a chance to get, you know, into his consistent spot there, but definitely does a good job of scaring people there. But we see Bit and Faker there playing on the aggressive. They don't want to let this guy survive. They've probably seen him in previous matches here, so definitely a good call to play aggressive. With minimal HP, this is going to be tough for him.
Let's see if he's able to make it out of there. Can't really see what's going on. You can imagine how frustrating it must be to be chasing Mister right now. But Spit able to take him out. But they are in zone.
Did see a res coming out from that same team there. I wonder if it was quick enough where all 3 got rezzed, or if there's just going to be 2 players left alive there for Team 13. We see Abeldas in the back there. And then also his teammate is already in zone there, Gladinsky. So I don't think their 3rd player got hit with that one there. But Nerd and Aimbot, that means they've got at least 2 there Looks like Lace is off to the side based off of the map here. They're rotating through zone, so hopefully they got a little bit of heals to get themselves back up to a favorable position. But definitely feeling a lot better having all 3 members back alive again.
Yeah, definitely are. And if we stay on that theme of the team play here, Luxury, another team who do like to play pretty close together in most circumstances here as well, isn't it right?
Yeah, no, definitely agreed there. You're gonna see some things where they're very consistent about staying together, but they're also very good about playing split when they need to. So definitely agreed. Team 12 versus Team 2 here. A little bit scary if you're in any of these team situations here. So many smokes coming out here. We see some from the buddies, and then also some from Ember.
I just have to wait them out. It seems like team number 2 still caught in them, looking to find team number 12. A shield comes down to reject any fire, and they're able to knock down Faker, and only 2 members of them left. But a Norgreg getting knocked too, and Devil Low gets knocked as well. And looks like that's them out. Team number 2,
it
I
does
think.
Look that way. We're gonna go switching over to Team 4. We haven't seen them a whole lot this game. They've got 5 kills, so they've been on the board. But we see Brad Lexi on here trying to make sure they get yet another kill there. That's gonna be 6 kills to their team, and definitely gonna be looking to try to find some more. They actually found DOY here. Gonna try to finish off this other player here, and yeah. Oh,
I was able to get out there.
Ready, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the way he jumped from that. It wasn't just the the lag on there. It was actually a Freddy, and he hopped over. They're going to hang back though. It looks like team number 4. Oh, they see the team number. Oh, that's not fair.
That's so brutal. Spawning right back in this match here. UI feeling great, thinking they have a chance to get back in this match, and just as they've rezzed 2 players there, both getting taken back out there, and Kasisha there is definitely feeling pretty sad that they still got no teammates after getting that res off there. Gonna try their best to try to get them back up, I imagine, still, but that's gotta be a tough one.
He's got to be crying. Monera, the last one there, gonna try and find another respawn beacon as we see Squad 13, the winners of game number 1 here, and just cleaning up and grabbing that loot against the captain. He pulls out the hose, but it's denied as Ember turns into a ghost, and water doesn't hurt ghosts.
That does seem to track this, so in this situation, definitely one of the best ways to counter that captain ultimate. Typically in most situations, if you've got yourself close up to a captain, you are probably not going to win there. And we see Mr. jumping out on X-Taz there, using the rock there as a shield, blocking off some angles, and then just jumping right on in front of him there. Gonna try to get a res here, but I don't know how wise this could be with so many teams on the edge.
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. This Platypus separated away. Throws out the ultimate, but it's not gonna save him. Darkseid able to take him down, and his teammate's still in the zone.
Good movement there. Ooh, Mr. climbing up. He's been seen. He's trying to get a buzzy on his teammate though as well. So playing for the game, playing for the team, but also playing for that aggression here. Team 12 holding Rocky Zone. There's going to be quite a few teams, I imagine, having to rotate here. Yeah, all those teams on the left are going to have to rotate to Rocky Zone. So you might even see Team 12 stay here and hold this edge of zone.
They can see that Anori's right up ahead of them. How come and Faker and have to decide what they're going to do in order to push themselves in. As you said, those teams are going to be pushing up behind them. So this could be a pressure cooker.
Yeah, whenever I see a captain still corrupted, I always think it's you, and then it never is. But, you know, maybe one day I'll have a captain up by my side.
Corrupted. I do remember you playing as that captain, Daddy Hose, as they used to call you. Exactly. Those days are over.
Those days are on holiday. Don't you worry. Corrupti's back tomorrow. Get ready.
He's back.
He's
back.
He's back. Let's go. Got 19 people left in this match here. The zone's getting pretty tiny here. You know, all these teams left on the left here feeling. Look at what I'm talking about. Great, just decision making sure that you're holding that edge of zone there. You don't want teams rotating in here, and if you expect teams to be coming, this is exactly how you want to be playing it.
And it looks exactly, it's going to be where Team 13 is going to have to go as the zone is pushing through there, going through that mountain, going around the outside is not going to be wise. As one of them goes down, Platypus is going to go down. 13 disengages, but how long he's going to stay alive?
Especially with that last zone closing. They have 44 seconds until it starts ticking even harder. But once that zone starts moving, it hurts so bad. I don't think you can out-heal it. You can't survive it unless you just go. So definitely one of those things where you just got to keep moving. And, you know, you can't, even if there is a team there, you've just got to play aggressively, play it confidently, and try to take these guys out. Because they're definitely going to be a wall in front of you. And Isty, Mister, getting taken out super low. The Emerald coming out and going straight into the sky here is definitely what you want to do if you want to give yourself a little bit more time here. We see Abeldas here holding the edge of the zone here, not taking advantage of the quicker healing while you're in an Emerald. I definitely think he should have done that on his side.
It's brilliant play, though, from that Mister. You said how well he has been using that ultimate, but didn't get him a chance to get any shots off him, really. I think they knocked his shield, but as just outside of Rocky, here are Luxury and team number 8 as well. Looks like they're going to move over in the direction of Inori. But there is also Monero over that side, too.
Right there, taken away from that high priority building that they had there, unfortunately, but definitely going to be a team that's able to kind of solidify an area. So if they just stay here, they might be able to just pressure up enough teams and get themselves further in this game there. We see How Come there. I'm still focused on the Abeldelas there, and it does look like Mister did make it out there, but Dan from Inori there getting a snipe and finishing him off there. And now we've just got Team 12 rotating in on Alone towards Luxury and Monero, I believe.
And we were able to see what they are going to be able to do here as this zone does push in as they come out of the zone. Luxury being on a disadvantage in terms of shields at least, and potentially even in positioning, because we've got Monero around the rear, but they look like they're going to go down into Wind Valley. How Come getting knocked by the zone really hard there, though.
As I said, once that zone starts moving, it ticks so hard there. Thankfully, it's looking like Gudzinski's going to get buzzied. Oh, maybe not. Maybe the zone took out the buzzy, or he grabbed a different box. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But Lace going to get some loot there. Yeah, picked up a different teammate. Blaze taking advantage of that, though, getting a big jump onto Spit there, getting him down low. Faker's taking shots from a different angle, so you got to make sure that you're considering that when you're going for these this fight here.
There we go. And it pulls team number 12 right into the firing line of Luxury, or are just waiting for them as predators on that outside. But team 15 coming up from the rear of Luxury as well. How Come Faker gonna disengage as the fight comes from the rear of Luxury, though?
But Team A's pulled out a time dominator as well. They're starting to pull this zone here, so not only do they have to consider every stressful bit of this game here, now they've got to worry about taking shots while they rotate on in here. Luxury getting jumped on here. We're going to see Fake here taking out 2 players here in this chaotic moment, but definitely got to consider what's going to happen with this rotation here, because they're going to get stuck here as well.
And they are. Here it comes. Faker has to outrun the zone. He's able to do it, but it's going to be into the path of Inori, watching just in case someone else pops out of the zone the way he did on Luxury. They're not going to take him out, but Inori looking in a great position here.
Going to be Inori versus Rated, and I believe there's just that last player who we saw there, Faker. So it's going to be an interesting one to see if Faker can pull anything off there. I mean, as they say, Faker, playmaker. So I guess we'll see.
Well, he is. It looks like Dan may have. Yeah, he's found him. We'll be able to see if there's no, doesn't outmaneuver him with those jetpacks. Didn't help him this time.
No, having minimal health as well as that shield disadvantage is definitely what you're looking for. But we've got ourselves in a final little engagement here. The Bowalt coming out, taking a little bit of damage, but I don't think it's enough to really make change too much of the fight here. Just a very split engagement right now, just in terms of like distance between the teams. They're just gonna have to make sure they commit aggressively onto a single player, or just try to wait until somebody makes a mistake on either side. We see some terrain coming out from Inori there too.
Just got that extra bit of cover that wasn't there. Forced back inside though, as over comes that bomb. Not gonna push it yet though. Rated just. And there goes a Zephy to just make it a little harder for them to try and push this building and leave themselves with the advantage as they peep around this tree.
Oh, we see a Lucinda ult and combining that with the bow ultimate there, getting probably minimal value besides pushing them out of the zone there. What value they did get though was definitely that positioning issue there. Now we've got some great damage coming out there, and just like that, taking no damage, just that additional pressure, making for such a clean fight there. 15 kills for Inori.
Yeah, looked like Rated were going to be the ones to push that, but that Zephyr using that, Inori using that to just push and just overwhelm them. And well played there. Inori take game number 2.
It's really exciting to see kind of just how well these games are like just playing out there in general. Obviously getting to super late points into these matches there. The time dominator coming in pretty big there, causing a lot of teams to get ambushed almost on the edge of the zone there. But for Inori and co, they've done a great job just making sure that they were in a good position, and then also Rated W definitely had a great position to continue into that match for an easy second match.
Yeah, so EU Pinger here from Easy Stuff in the chat there. Well played, well played. Nice ults, Terror. Yeah, everyone's enjoying the show, and we got one game left, so I'll just pull over to the main studio. You can get that started up. It's great to see all you guys playing this. I hope you're enjoying these lobbies as much as we're enjoying casting them. Are we going to put the last lobby in the EU as well, or is this move to?
I think I'm gonna put this one in. Here, where should I try? Let me just see the regions I have. One sec here. I might go for like what's like a central European place besides the UK. I don't really know. I'm dumb, so I don't want to
A central place. I mean, that's pretty.
I'll list off some places I have that are options. I have Denmark, Finland, Greece, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, Italy.
Yeah, because then you're actually mainland, like your Italy's and your Germany's, then you're going to be like mainland Europe. I mean, technically the UK is not even Europe anymore, but that's a different story. So you like your mainland, like would be like more like your Germany or Italy. They might have bigger servers as well on the VPN, so potentially show them. Welcome in there, Hobby Not Sad. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. You getting in these matches?
Let's see what the server looks like on this one here. 12%. That looks pretty promising. I'm hoping. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I'm gonna start this lobby up. This one's gonna be from Italy. We'll see if this one goes a little bit better there. That's the wrong button.
Yeah, so this last lobby also going to be in the EU, changing where that's coming from as well, the room. So hopefully that's getting you some better ping on that one. But we'll be starting that up shortly. We'll be right back. Thank you for the sub, Sister. Welcome in. How did you find us today? So we got 40 in the final lobby. A bit of a change of pace tonight, as usually Luxury take at least two or three of these rooms. We've seen Platypus and Inori taking one. I still remember them being very strong back in the weekly games from the Russian Farlight server, so it's good to see them in here tonight as well. Then we got 45 in, just looking for those final players. So if you're looking to play, you can get yourself in. The custom room is YouTube at ListerBungi Live, and the password for you will be 11111. You can get yourself in on the third and final room for tonight. We've got 50 in. Room starting soon. Is that right, aimbot? They're, you know, from Wish.
I could list 1,000 things. Keeps me satisfied every day. All the little things you do and say. Your smile takes my breath away. It makes my head against the wall. Oh, come on, baby, give me all. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you.
Room started at 60. Well, third and final room for tonight. What do you reckon, chat? A luxury gonna get one? A Nori again? Take two?
What do you think?
I think we are gonna win. We're gonna get on the getting to cast this game. I think we are winning. I think chat's winning too. Being able to watch it after the fact.
QB zipline.
In the house, Bungy in the house, Bungy in the house.
The capsules in their pods, loading up, waiting for that auto spectate to come over and pull Josh back in. I can tell you now that Luxury are landing at Command HQ along with team number 14, it seems, but we'll see that in a moment.
I gotta say, watching this before it gets auto-spected, and things aren't looking great for Team 14. Initially.
They definitely are not. I mean, you would have thought maybe not looking great for aimbot picking up an M16, but it showed you can make it work with those burst guns on this game.
Absolutely. Got a lot of top teams here. These two both having matching pods there. Looking pretty in sync, I gotta say. Not
Kind of
even
followed
intentionally, I
it.
don't think.
Not intentionally. Transport port's got well out of the way of the flight path. Well, it looks like we've got a fair few teams going to head over for it to that. Despite it, and Nori going to be one of them.
Manera. Oh, looking like Manera cutting it a little bit short there. Maybe hoping that the other teams going are going to be making it and be in the open there. Definitely in the open right now is Matthew. They're going to try to jump and get some early kills here.
Well, not really what you're going to want to do when the whole team's behind there to back him up. That was a wiser decision for him, but he leaves himself up in the open on that disengage and gets taken down by Skerrit early on here.
You still see Inori holding that position there, trying to make sure that they can just pressure off teams trying to rotate and try to steal some of that additional loot that they could get there. But for now, the Team 8 was another team that had joined them in the area, and one of the players disengaging, but one Keishi here playing pretty aggressive, I'd say.
Pretty aggressive indeed, and as you said, Inori just saying, get out of here, resource zone is ours, and there down goes the dragon player who's had the cheek of trying to take Inori's loot.
I mean, it's Inori's loot there. You can't really argue with it there. They got there first, you know, that's first come, first serve type thing, right? So
yeah, dibs, I think that tracks.
Dibs, exactly. So doing a good job to making sure that they've secured their dibs. But typically, you know, you just gotta respect that. I heard, but not in this situation. We got Lust here. I'm pretty sure this must be an alt account of the other player that was running Watchman here. Coming in strong, taking out a player there. Oh, look at that robot doing all that work, helping out.
I thought he was just going to let him sit there and just let him dwindle down his health there. Like he's the ultimate troll.
Absolutely taken out there. Classic.
Seems to be... Is he playing solo? Is that I'm right in saying Rampage is on his own?
It does appear that way. I probably had teammates maybe just disconnected before the match started there. For now, though, playing pretty sneaky, playing a little bit hidden there, trying to watch over where he just took out easy there. But for now, I guess the rest of his teammates just disengaged. Gonna try to get him res back up and get easy back in the match there. Oh no!
Oh, don't loot while there's teams around you like that. And nor by Taikui. Find Surgeon though as he comes out of the building. He's still got that team coming up on his flank though.
Ooh, man, I wonder what the Monera player was doing there. Clayman jumped off the side of the map, it looks like there. Maybe just trying to survive and get away and hope his teammate could save him. Which Skirlet definitely did. Or I guess I'm going to go with Secret because it's close enough. Secret.
Secret? Is he going to go Secret? Yeah.
Skirret? I don't know.
Skirret.
Also an option.
Yeah. Definitely. Go there. Here comes the... Yeah, there's that snatch ball you were on about the last game. Doing his cheeky.
The snatch ball can be pretty crucial in a lot of those engagements there. It steals helmet, steals backpack, so if it steals a helmet, you hit the biggest headshots of your life, you know what I mean? If you steal a backpack, you know, sometimes you've made them drop all of their buddies, you know, drop all sorts of utility. It really does affect a lot of situations. You can make people drop heals, like you go from a gold backpack to no backpack, you know, you've lost all your heals pretty much, all to the ground. So definitely can be quite disastrous if you use that sneaky in it.
It's very disastrous, and most of the time you put one of those snatch paws out and their team are coming towards you, and then, as you said, you've caught with your pants down.
Yeah, no, definitely a great way to make fights disengage and also engage fights there. Especially if you take like you know somebody's running their their bar, sorry, and you're just sitting there just waiting, hoping that somebody is gonna try to peek you, and then you try to peek, and then guess what? Your 4 times is gone. What happened to it?
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. A lot of these fights going on. It just seems a lot of players playing pretty out in the open. This player here deciding to heal out in the open as well. And I'm getting it choppy on my end. I don't know if that's just me or that's you as well. Or is that just
choppy,
me?
But not like super choppy.
Okay.
Might be on your side.
Might be my end then.
Oh man, how come looking a little bit scared right now? I'd imagine they've got 1 player down there, 2 players with no shields, but thankfully they got themselves a thirst onto Terra. Gonna get a shield swap, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to help turn this one around here. You got both Pew and Brad Lexion staring right in your face, and Faker not gonna be the playmaker today and getting taken out. They've just got 1 player left alive, and I assume they're just gonna try to stay alive and res their teammates there. We see Team 4 also doing similar, just disengaging and Get in the zone. Yeah, there we go. How come get
Right
back
back.
into it?
Up in it. And Surgeon, this keeps getting caught out today, it seems like, and his teammate gonna be quick to follow as Ember is gonna just chase down Panjay. Picks himself up a Buzzy on the way and fires after him with that M4 assault rifle right up the side of that building.
Yeah, and I mean, we've only got half the lobby left in this match here. This first, I believe that was the first zone. Yeah, first zone just finished closing. We get to see our next one, and now we got to see the rest of this lobby continue to condense and get into more of these intense situations. This could be interesting.
Very interesting. All of Luxury up on the high ground gets dispersed though as Team 11 come up. Ember Ultimate coming out to blind, but uses the Spectral to get through it. Shoots Lace through the Ember Ultimate.
Oh, it's gonna be a tough one here. We got Miwa and Nert here in a 1v1. The stun coming out, gonna make things a little bit easier. But is everyone gone? Who won? Oh my god! Oh, another team there. We see Rated E gonna come in and finish up that fight there. We got OEZ back in this one there after getting taken out by Rampage. Definitely two teams that you want to capitalize on there. Wow, good timing.
Yeah, it kind of set you back there. You wasn't expecting all the death boxes and then just Rated E coming over the hillside and go, yep, that was us. Finishing that fight off in an unexpected way.
Man, great timing. We see Rated W and Halcom getting back into this engagement from earlier here. Interesting to see who comes out on top because it's just been so constant. These guys like to battle, and battle they are.
Battle they are, as you said, they're taking turns on who's on top of this pillar here. Ember Ultimate comes out from Halcom's side and pushes Rated W back, but they're just going to wait that one out. Halcom not going to wait though, going to try to flank up that right hand side. Rated W keeping that building, but they've only got blocks to sort of keep themselves between us. The camera's going to move over there though.
Yeah, we've got eyes on team looking down at player from team 18 there, Morgan Demon, gonna probably get taken out here, I'd imagine. Yeah,
I imagine so. The Sparky comes out, and again he's unfortunately out in the open and makes it easy for them. We go back over to Halcom and Faker's shield has been knocked down. It looks like the team of Raid W going to be going over to him mainly. He's able to catch out Braxleon. It takes him out completely, and Faker gets his shield back up. But Pew now, the next one. Oh no, Pew. And gone.
That extended engagement there, really playing interesting there. We saw towards when we hopped right back in them, it looked like Rated W and Rated N were just playing so together. But unfortunately, it seems like Faker got some good beams on when they're traveling on the launch pad from Sunil there. So definitely a good way to turn that fight around there. But man, it was close and just non-stop battle.
Yeah, it would have been great to have seen that whole thing and how that played out, but I guess not. And here we go over to our winners from the night, Anori, as they chase out team number 19.
Take a look at the map here. The teams that we have that are full 3 stacks left alive. We've got Rated E mixed with Rated N there. We've got Manera, Inori, and then Halcom. Besides that, we've got 3 other solos. Well, 2, a duo and a solo there. So 6 teams left alive.
Yeah, Rampage gonna sandwich himself in between Halcom and the team there, but we'll see how that ends up for him.
A little bit of a Kobe coming in there, isolating off the center of the building a little bit there, but Paranoia taking shots there, trying to focus out Rampage here, but might put them in situations where they don't really want to be. Gladinsky is also taking some shots there.
This is the camera moves over again to Faker, who's got himself 3 kills for this team. And Nori on top of Halcom, but out comes the Bow Ultimate. It finds Rampage as he was looking for Inori. He's able to roll away as the duck side though. It might be safe for one more day.
Should have a general idea just based off of the path. Yeah, thankfully that glowing trail definitely doesn't make it easy to disengage there as Duck side. You just got to get as much distance as possible, and with low HP, that's so hard. We see Pan J there also taking out Gladinsky's there as well, and now they've got cover on Faker and a couple other there as well. Oh, great call to use that squeaky there, but maybe not great enough. 1 HP, gonna hit the edge of the mountain. No, maybe gonna be able to get away here, grouped up with his teammate as well.
And they're going to push that aggressively because they know how low he was there, but he's going to have the rest of Howcome to deal with. The shield's back up, though, and that advantage does dwindle away as Anori try and get themselves around this mountain.
I think they're just going to chill in the little tunnel there for now, try to make it into the next zone here, see where it closes, see where they've got to reposition. We've got Manera and Rated E getting into an engagement here, and Rated E has to move.
Has to move because the zone is pushing them from behind. We're able to see, look, the shield advantage also on Manera's side, as well as that positional advantage as they rotate around to stop Rated as they try to get back into that zone there. And Maggie shoots with the Vector and the M88 80 and following top, not going to let him get away. Good disengage though, is getting those buildings into the way. As we were talking about disengage today, the KA take top gonna go down rather quickly though.
I gotta say, considering how pressured they were, they did a pretty good job of disengaging that one there. We can actually see Rated E manage to split up and get into that side of Hydra there, separate from Manera, so definitely feeling a little bit better than they were there, but Anori Dan taking out Ares as well here.
Oh no. There we go, so we're down to the final circle, and let's just take a lay of the land here. So Anori, of course, still in it, aggressive. We've still got Rated in here as well, and how come they're in the middle, we're gonna see.
Got a nice good view of this mountain edge here, definitely what we want. So let's take creative control here and move a little bit faster here. We've got Anori holding this high ground area here, but we can definitely see a couple teams off in the distance there. They're just trying to finish off Howcome there. They've got a 3-stack left alive on their side. Just 4 3-stacks actually left alive here. Rated E got their teammate back up, and it's just Lust as the last player as a solo. And I believe that was the solo Watchman. And yeah, getting hunted down here. So not technically alone, has his robot, but no longer has his life.
And no longer in this lobby as Howcome fight for their lives as they have moved away from Anori that were on the top, and gives him the vantage point of Manera as they hold this and just looking for anyone to pop out here. Interesting final zone. It's going to be in Hydro Plant. As they run back up towards this hill though, they're going to run into Anori again. He's going to keep them gate kept. A great tactical thrown down there.
I gotta say, Paranoid doing a great job also putting down some fire cover there, just so they can't peek as easily on that one there. Obviously, both his teammates were quite low in that situation, and if you have the most HP, you've got to at least be putting some, fire down there to help your teammates in that situation.
It definitely is, and that's where Howcome definitely trying to their rotates and just going to find where they're going to keep themselves here as the other, and may be able to get the third party as they see other teams beginning to fight each other and engage.
Yeah, Rated E not favoring super well in this fight here. Easy's got some HP left, Top's got some HP left, but they're trying to fight for their life here. We actually see Rated E playing as one of the Morph Drake characters there. Got a bit more HP, but not enough. Manera are going to try to do their best to rotate. Same with Howcome on the side here. Unfortunately for Top, he's down, and we're going to see a cannon coming out here. Oh, Easy going to use it to rotate. Is he going to be able to get into zone, or is he going to land on Anori and get killed? Unfortunately, getting taken out in the middle of the air here. And as you can see, it's looking like positionally wise here, we've got a Anori game written for us.
Pretty much. There's not many ways to get yourselves up that hill, and Anori going to have absolute vantage point of them and looking intimidating with those red shields as well to boot. They've got a squeaky on the top themselves, and they're looking down at Howcome at the moment. As they try to move their way out, the zone pushes them out. Ultimate Gravity going to make that more difficult for them. Paranoia tries to... Out comes the Sparkies though. And takes a fair bit of damage off.
I don't think Manera's going to have an easy time in this one here. We see Secret getting shot in at there, and then also now how comes Paranoia getting taken out there by Dan? Not quite what you're looking for, but in this situation, if you're Nora, you're feeling great, and it's down to a 1v3.
A 1v3, and we know how this one's going to end. There we go, and Nori taking game number 2 as well. I believe that's 2 games that they've had tonight. And why was that so easy there for Nori there at the end there, Josh?
Just in general positioning, you saw how the zone was very much in a high ground position. They made sure that they were right there, right away. You know, they had to fight and just secure so many different areas. They were just constantly pressuring. We saw how many teams had to leave that general area just to kind of I guess it'd be their east by like the vehicle there. They're pressuring down on the Watchmen, and as well as also outcome as well. So just all around doing a great job of pressuring, securing your position, and just also making sure that they're aggressive and just getting into the next position as fast as possible. Obviously, in these high intense games when there's so many teams left alive, it's very difficult to do. But if you're playing confident, you've got good shields, you definitely can do it. And showing this game here, Inori coming out with a 2nd win out of our 3 matches today.
The 2nd win, and I believe the first time we've actually seen them on these streams. And it's great to see so many. Yes, Val, you've come in and you are too late. That was, in fact, the 3rd and final game here tonight. It has been great. And GG's coming up in the chat. Pew Pew, Terra. Yeah, was that lag was intense even on that last game as well for you there? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, you've always got next week, as we will be back next Friday as well. That would be Valentine's Day, or is that okay with you, Josh?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm like 90% sure, but if not, I will let you know, and we'll have to do either Thursday or Wednesday or something like that. But regardless, always down to continue doing this. Always like having some fun casting these matches. So, absolutely.
Yeah, it has been fun. So if you're new here, drop that sub as we are closing out here, and you will see that live stream go up and be able to join in if you missed it, Val. Unfortunately, this time for that next time. Is there anything else you wanted to say, Josh, before we say goodbye here?
No, mostly just make sure that you're keeping yourselves healthy. Obviously, both of us are pretty sick right now, so do yourself everything you can to just making sure you're avoiding getting sick. It sucks, and it's not what you're looking for. But in general, we love casting this game. We love seeing you guys compete. We love seeing you guys coming out each week. So we're gonna try to keep this up pretty consistently. We've got some announcements coming in the next little bit. So keep your eyes out in the Legend Scrims Discord, especially if you're an NA player or looking to play in the NA region from a different region, because it should be pretty fun. I can't guarantee when I get those announcements out, but definitely, as I said, keep your eyes out and keep playing the game, grind the game. Saw a few people in chat saying that they've encountered bugs or anything like that. Definitely worthwhile to document those, report them in the official Discord. At the end of the day, we have until April for them to get everything fixed. So if you're running in encountering stuff, this is your time to point it out, make sure it gets fixed, because it's definitely important that come April we've got this game in a as solid spot as possible. So for now, we're just going to do our best to kind of fill the time until that next update. But keep looking out for it. Keep playing the game. Keep grinding the game. The tournaments are still going active, still going strong, and you can't really go too wrong. There's not a whole lot of games that can hold a torch to the intenseness of some of these matches.
Yeah, and that's down to all you guys who's in chat tonight. Terra, we've been back and forth a couple of times. It's finally nice to. Thanks for nice watching. It's nice to finally be able to cast you and to have you in these games as well. And the more people come and we get to know you guys and your sort of play styles and things, the easier and better it'll be to cast and put brains against each other. As we said, we'll be here either Wednesday or Friday next week, and it's goodbye from me and Joshua, and great to see you all anyway. We'll see you next time here. So that's a goodbye from us.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
gonna tell